Hey guys, Sky here, and this, well, there's nothing here except metal, but this is a Honda CB750 Cafe Racer. A Honda CB750 Cafe Racer is a popular and stylish custom motorcycle built based on the iconic Honda CB750, known for its classic lines and powerful engine. These bikes are typically modified with features like shorter, sportier seats, clip-on handlebars, and a minimalist tail section, creating a sleek and sporty aesthetic that is characteristic of the Cafe Racer style. If you notice something different in this video, well, that's because I'm trying something new. First of all, I am ditching the mobile studio so that, I can show the model under natural lighting conditions. And secondly, if you notice the video quality has increased or improved, that's because I'm recording from a new phone. I've bit the bullet and gotten an upgrade in the form of a semi-flagship new phone. This is a rather special model because, as you are well aware, Hot Wheels are more popular for their car models. They rarely ever produce motorcycle models for their lineup. So imagine my excitement when I find this particular model at the local supermarket, waiting to be purchased. Granted, I'm a bit disappointed because I can't find the British Racing green one, or at least the one model that actually resembles the British Racing green color. But I will have to say that the red paint job on this is growing on me. More on that later. Starting from the front, we can see that there is that absolutely retro round headlights, albeit no decals. That's sort of a theme. The handlebar curve downwards is a very beautiful touch, as is the case with most of these Cafe Racer style motorcycles. We have the round gauges on the handlebar itself, more retro stuff. And here's a nice touch. They actually colored the fuel filler cap a different color compared to the body. It may look like a reflection because my phone is not doing a great job capturing this. Returning back to the front, we have the spring details on the left and right side, the left and right upside down forks. On the front, we have a very, very beautiful brake disc and brake caliper details on the left and the right side of the front wheels. And if we move back from that a little bit, we can see the exhaust pipe that protrudes out from the engine, and it flows all the way back to the actual muffler at the rear. So we have another one of the same setup on the right hand side as well. What is a little bit disappointing is the fact that the front end here, you see, is flat. There's no indents or designs to mimic or to tell you that this is actually a 4-cylinder engine at all. It's just a flat level. The engine block here has actually some really nice details to mimic the cooling fins on an actual engine block, and this detail is also copied to the right side of the motorcycle, and it's just a very nice touch. The right side is actually not exactly symmetrical to the left side. As you can see, well, there's obviously the stand there, a very chunky chunky stand, and whereas on the right side you have actually what appears to be the transmission cover of the motorcycle, and you can see what appears to be carburetor, I want to say, on this side, whereas on the right side we can just see the rivet. And I must say, this is a very good location to place this rivet because it's hidden, sort of, amongst the engine details. Returning to the top of the model, we can see we have some decals on the fuel tank. Now, this decal has got a bit of character, a bit of depth, if you will. Apart from the fact that there are Honda letterings on the fuel tank, on the decals, we also have a black background and gold lines. Now, these two colors are what I call the best contrasting colors that contrast against red colored paint. So it's, yeah, I don't know, man, the design really just grows on me, despite the fact that this is not the British Racing green one that I wanted. It's growing on me, and if you view it on the entirety, you can see the red paint contrasts further with the gold bits on the front and rear rims. It's a nice touch. It's very, very nice. And then, you know, you move on to the rear portions of the motorcycle body. You can see that the seats are actually colored in black. Now, Hot Wheels could have just easily molded or painted this piece here the same body color, but they didn't do that. They went through the lengths to color it black so that, you know, it provides that extra level of detail, which is, you know, very much appreciated. And moving below from the seats, you can see that there are the frames that make up the motorcycle, the most important structure on a motorcycle. And the frames itself actually presents a hole, a see-through hole. You can see the black bits on my gloves. And yeah, this resembles what you will typically be able to find on a motorcycle. Moving back from there, we have the two suspension struts on the left and the right side that supports the top part of the motorcycle to the wheel. We have what appears to be the swing arm and the chain cover on the other side. And here's a really, really nice bit that I liked. An asymmetrical license plate holder on the right side of the rear wheels. This is, I don't know, it's just something that spells cafe racer, if you ask me. Like, that is a defining trait of a cafe racer. Let me just brighten things up for you so you can see it properly. Yeah, it just spells cafe racer for some reason. I don't know. And if you look closely on the rear structure of the motorcycle, you will be able to see a very narrow strip to emulate the LED lights, the LED tail lights. On cafe racer builds, they like to have a very, very slim, very narrow strip of LED in red to actually resemble the rear lights and also the brake lights. What's missing, however, is the indicator lights. I mean, it would have been nice if they can have something protruding on the left and the right side, you know, a small circular bulb to mimic the indicator lights on the on the left and the right side. All in all, I must say, this is a very, very good looking model. If you can pick it up, definitely you should, because I know I'm going to display this on my work desk. Right, time to round things up. As I've made abundantly clear in the previous segments, I think this is a very beautiful looking model, and I truly liked what Hot Wheels did with this particular model. Well, to begin with, motorcycle models from Hot Wheels are extremely rare. So when you find one that is executed this well, you sort of have to treasure it. I mean, what I like this model most is just the fact that it can stand on its own with that little indent stand on the left hand side of the model. And if you look at it from the front when it is standing on the stand, the incline level just spells retro. It spells the cafe racer, that it captures that essence of the retroness of the cafe racer. And if you swing it around back and you look at it when it is standing on its own, it works. This design works. I mean, look at the license plate that is on the one side, on the right side, and then the incline level. It works. Light bar at the back with the round gauges, and of course the round headlights. It's stunning, is what it is. In any case, this has been Sky from HWF. And until we meet again in the next video, bye bye for now.